Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Raven here. Today we're going to read the last class out of Ninfarious Realm of the Fae expansion for From Peasants to Palaces. And this is my other favorite class in this book, the Shadow Assassin. So let's jump right in. Class features: health at first level, 12 plus ham. Health at higher levels, 12 plus ham per Shadow Assassin class level. Mana points, 12 plus ham at first level. Mana points at higher levels, 12 plus ham per Shadow Assassin class level. Armor, light armor, and medium armor. Weapons, all ranged weapons and all simple weapons. Base attack is 3 with a bonus at the same level as every other class. Saves plus 3, bonus is the same as every other class. Spells, learns one, the Shadow Assassin learns one additional spell, and every first level and every level therefore. Ability score improvements is same as every class. Trained features is 1 and then same as every other class. And let's jump right into the Shadow Assassin class abilities. So, Shadow Blade, beginning at first level for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can manifest a floating sword made from shadows under your telepathic command for the cost of 1 combat point, you can move the sword up to 300 feet and make 2 attacks. Any creature hit by the sword takes 3 plus half your ham magical dark plus 3 plus half your ham magical poison, and it must make a fortitude save against danger. On a successful save, the damage from the attack is doubled, and the creature becomes affected by 1 poison of your choice for a number of minutes equal to your ham. On a failed save, the damage is doubled, and the creature becomes affected by 1 poison and 1 disease of your choice for a number of hours equal to your ham. Additionally, beginning at 10th level, the damage from this sword bypasses a creature's resistances and immunities. In addition, beginning at 20th level, whenever you make an attack with this sword, you can make a number of attacks equal to your ham per 1 combat point and 10 mana points spent past the initial cost. Next is Shadow Hiding. Beginning at 2nd level for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can target 1 shadow that's within 300 foot radius of you and become 1 with it for a number of minutes equal to your ham. While you are inside the chosen shadow, you take no damage and you can not be targeted in any way unless you choose to be. Additionally, while you are inside the chosen shadow, you cannot deal any damage and you cannot target anything. Night Vision. Beginning at 3rd level, you gain Darkness Sight and Magical Darkness Sight out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have Darkness Sight and or Magical Darkness Sight, then their range is doubled. Backstabbing. Beginning at 4th level, if you attack a creature from behind or a creature that can't see you and or hear you, then the attack automatically deals an extra amount of damage equal to 4 plus ham. Additionally, at 8th level, this damage increases to 6 plus ham. At 12th level, this damage increases to 8 plus ham. At 16th level, this damage increases to 10 plus ham. And at 20th level, this damage increases to 12 plus ham plus total character level. Multi-attack. Beginning at 5th level, the Shadow Assassin can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This increases to 3 attacks at 10th level and 4 attacks at 15th level. Shadowy Evasiveness. Beginning at 6th level, you gain a +3 on all of your reflex saves against danger. Additionally, anytime you would fail a reflex save against danger, you take half damage, and the effects from the attack have their time cut in half. In addition, if you succeed on a reflex save, then you take 0 damage and receive 0 effects from that attack. Shadowy Summon. Beginning at 7th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points. You can summon and telepathically command one of the following shadowy animals with a CL creature level / CR creature rank equal to half your total character level. Either a cat, dog, bat, rat, owl, frog / toad, snake, crow, or raven. Next is Shadow Grappling, beginning at 8th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 15 mana points. You can target the shadow of one creature that is out to a radius of 300 feet from you and have that creature make a fortitude save. On a successful save, the creature takes 10 plus half ham magical bludgeoning plus 10 plus half ham magical dark damage and becomes affected by the grappled condition until the end of your next turn. On a failed save, the creature takes 10 plus half ham magical bludgeoning plus 10 plus half ham magical dark, and it becomes affected by both the grappled and paralyzed conditions till the end of your next turn. Next is Shadow Teleportation. Beginning at 9th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can target 2 shadows teleporting through the closest one and out of the farthest one. Additionally, both shadows must be within 1 mile of each other, and at least one must be within 30 feet of you. In addition, if there is a hostile creature within 30 feet of the shadow that you teleported to, then you can make 2 attacks against that creature as part of this ability. Next is Cloak of Shadows. Beginning at 10th level for the cost of 1 combat point, 30 mana points, you manifest a cloak made of shadows around yourself for a number of in-game minutes equal to your highest ability modifier. Additionally, while this cloak is active, you gain the following 3 benefits. 1, you gain a +3 on all of your saves against danger. 2, when still you are indistinguishable from a natural shadow. And 3, you become affected by the incorporeal condition. Next is Summoned Shadow, beginning at 11th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 15 mana points. You can make your shadow come to life under your telepathic command as a shadow creature with a CL creature level / CR creature rank equal to your total character level. This shadow creature remains until either its health points are reduced to 0 or until you dismiss it for 1 combat point, whichever comes first. Next is Shadow Summoning. Beginning at 12th level for the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points, you can target one creature's shadow that is within 120 feet of you and have that shadow come to life under your telepathic command as a shadow creature with a CL creature level / CR creature rank equal to half your total character level. This shadow creature remains until its health points are reduced to 0. Additionally, a creature that has had its shadow stolen in this way becomes affected by the following curse until the shadow creature made of their shadow has its health points reduced to 0 and thus returning to them. Stolen Shadow Curse. A creature affected by this curse must make both a will and fortitude save against danger at the beginning of each 24 hours. If the creature succeeds its will save against danger, the creature takes 10 plus ham magical psychological damage. If the creature succeeds its fortitude save against danger, the creature takes 10 plus ham magical poison damage. If the creature fails its will save, then it automatically progresses to the next stage in this curse. If the creature fails its fortitude save, then it automatically progresses to the next stage in this curse. Upon becoming infected, first stage, the creature's health points and mana point maximums are reduced by an amount equal to the amount of maximum health points that the shadow creature made from it has in its possession. Second stage, the creature begins to hear whispers of your voice within their heads, making the creature more susceptible to your influence. Third stage is the creature begins to see visions of you, making the creature even more susceptible to your influences. Fourth stage, the creature's body begins to decay. They now have a -3 on all saves against danger that they make, and creatures that are not you or your ally that are within 30 feet of you that see the cursed creature must make a fortitude save. On a successful save, the creature becomes affected by the frightened condition till the end of the cursed creature's next turn. On a failed save, the creature becomes affected by both the frightened and prone condition until the end of the cursed creature's next turn. Fifth stage, the creature's mind begins to decay. They now have a -3 on all saves against danger that they make, and they become affected by the charmed condition. Sixth stage, the creature dies from this curse and is resurrected as a shadow creature under your telepathic command with a CL creature level / CR creature rank equal to your total character level. This shadow creature remains until its health points are reduced to 0. And next is Striking Shadows. Beginning at 13th level, for the cost of 2 combat points and 30 mana points, you can target one shadow that is up to a range of 300 feet from you and have that shadow expand in the shape of spikes out to a 20-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected radius must make a reflex save. On a successful save, the creature takes 5 plus half ham, magical piercing plus 5 plus half ham, magical dark. On a failed save, the creature takes 10 plus half ham, magical piercing plus 10 plus half ham, magical dark, and it becomes affected by the paralyzed condition until the end of your next turn. Next is Shadow Marking. Beginning at 14th level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can target one creature that is out to a range of 300 feet and have that creature make a reflex save. On a successful save, the creature takes 15 plus ham, magical dark. On a failed save, the creature takes 5 plus ham, magical dark, and the creature's shadow becomes marked for a number of hours equal to your ham. Additionally, as long as a creature's shadow is marked in this way, you always know where that creature's location is, and the creature is always affected by the frightened condition while within a 30-foot radius of you. In addition, any attack that you successfully make against a creature marked in this way automatically deals an additional amount of magical dark damage equal to 5 plus ham plus your total character level. Next is Shadowy Decoy. Beginning at 15th level, for the cost of 1 combat point, 20 mana points, whenever you are targeted for an attack, you can create a shadowy decoy that takes half of the attack's damage as you take the other half of the damage. Additionally, any effect that would be applied through this attack have their time reduced by half. Next is Blessing of the Shadows, or Blessings of the Shadows. Beginning at 16th level, unbeknownst to you, the concept of shadows has chosen you as her champion, granting you the following 3 benefits. 1. Immunity to all dark, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. 2. Immunity to all poisons and diseases. 3. You gain a +5 to all of your saves against danger. Immortal Shadow. Beginning at 17th level, you have gained a form of immortality that grants you the following benefit. 1. You cannot die in any way unless your entire body is within sunlight upon what would be your death. Additionally, if you would die and your entire body is not within sunlight, then you and everything that you are wearing and carrying reappear within a 1-mile radius of where you were killed. Next is Shadow Puppeteering. Beginning at 18th level, for the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points, you can target one creature's shadow that is within 30 foot radius of you and have that creature make a will save. On a successful save, the creature takes 25 plus half-hand magical bludgeoning plus 25 plus half-hand magical dark, and the creature becomes affected by both the grappled and prone conditions until the end of your next turn. On a failed save, you take control of the creature's shadow, allowing you to manipulate the creature on its turn for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Shadowy Assassination. Beginning at 19th level, for the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points, you can target one creature's shadow that is within a 300 foot radius of you and have that creature make a reflex save. On a successful save, the creature takes 25 plus ham plus your total character level magical damage, and the creature becomes affected by the paralyzed condition until the end of your next turn. On a failed save, if the creature has a total character level that is 5 or lower than your total character level, then that creature dies. If the targeted creature has a creature level that is higher than your total character level, then the creature takes 50 plus your ham magical damage, and it becomes affected by the paralyzed condition until the end of your next turn. And their last ability is Realm of Shadows. Beginning at 20th level, the concept of Shadows is proud of your progression as her champion, and as such, she has granted you your own personal, never-ending pocket dimension within the Realm of Shadows. You may teleport to and from this realm for the cost of 1 combat point. Additionally, while you are within this realm, you gain the following 3 benefits. 1. You become immune to all light damage and damage from any physical attacks, abilities, spells, etc. 2. You gain immunity to all of the following conditions: blind, prone, petrified, paralyzed, physical exhaustion, mana exhaustion, and any draining attacks, ability, spell, etc. And 3. For the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can manipulate this realm and everything within that is natural to this realm in any way. Thank you all. Like, subscribe, and join us for more adventures.